In this short play, we will discuss the ways that operators of charter schools deal with some of the many issues that occur based on how they run their schools. The operators dissuade the person questioning them by using techniques such as saying that not everyone agrees with your point, therefore it is invalid, throwing a token agreement in, and saying that when they were a kid, things were a whole lot worse, so just deal with it. In this play, the questions and concerns were brought up to the operator by a student and his mom.
Good morning, Principal S. My name is Ari, and I am a student here in 11th grade.
Good morning, Ari. How can I help you today?
I came to you today with some concerns about the resources of the school.
Okay. What are these issues?
My first issue is the lack of education on climate change and the environment.
With all due respect, don't you care about my child's future?
So, as we all know, the climate has always been changing. Your concerns are valid, but the primary focus of education and science department is on preparing students for the tests that determine our students' futures.
Yes, the climate has always been changing, but not at the rate it is today. I agree that the tests are important for our students' futures, but so is learning about how our futures will be impacted by climate change and how to prevent its devastating effects.
I'll set aside a time to speak with our science department, but you should be aware of the fact that they are extremely busy with creating a well-rounded curriculum for the students.
Are you telling me that you don't care about my son's future?
I certainly care about my students' future. Also, I'll add recycling bins to the cafeteria, when I get a chance.
Good afternoon, Principal S. How are you today?
How are you today?
I'm doing fine, thank you. How about the two of you?
We're doing well, thanks, but I'm here to talk to you about giving students excused absences for attending climate strikes.
As much as I'd like to be able to do that, because of attendance policies, all the students who attend climate strikes will receive unexcused absences.
Well, don't you think that missing one day of school to learn about the environment and how government works is much more important than having the kids do busy work all day?
The work that the students do is not busy work. It is work that prepares them for the future and teaches them about how the government works and about the natural world around them as well.
Okay, but going to a strike is a part of my civic duty, and I, along with other students here, would like the chance to participate.
If you really want to attend, you would go after school and not put your education below your civic duty.
Some of the students, including myself, can only go during school hours because of transportation.
I work a night shift, so I can't take my son to a strike after school. And let's face it, I'm not letting my kid take the public transit alone.
So I actually never said he had to be alone. If he went with a group of friends, he would not be alone. And you would not have to argue. Back in my day, you see, all of us would take the train together downtown, and it was perfectly safe and a fun ride.
Hello, Principal S. It's nice to see you.
Hello, Ollie. It's nice to see you as well. What can I help you with today?
I would like to start a composting program in our school.
Why?
Because the school has been wasting a lot of the fruits and vegetables, and this is a great opportunity to support the environment and local farmers.
So I think it smells actually pretty darn awful. So I don't think we will be able to do that.
We have one at home, and it doesn't smell bad. It's really easy for my son to take care of.
As long as your compost has enough airflow and it remains aerobic and covering the food scraps with brown material, the compost won't smell.
Well, the school really has no space for a big pile of trash.
With all due respect, it is not trash. It's compost, which can be used to fertilize the land, and there is place next to the garden that is always empty.
The place next to your garden has already been set aside to build a new playground.
I haven't heard of this new playground before, and the composting bin would cost a whole lot less than a brand new playground would.
Well, in the long term, a playground is actually easier to maintain, and the composting bin would require more staff to keep it going.
Wouldn't the students be taking care of the compost? Even my little girl, she's 6 and she has a really easy time taking care of it. If a 6-year-old can take care of it, I'm sure a bunch of high schoolers can.
We can't force our students to work on things they don't want to.
But most of your students need more volunteer hours than they have, and this can help them get some more.
Excuse me? Are you saying that we should bribe the student body into supporting this venture by promising service hours?
No, it would just add an opportunity for the students.
Although this is a great idea, it's just not in the budget, and the playground has much more support within the school.